Hi guys, my name is Sonia. Welcome back to my channel and also welcome back to the 2020 resolution series. Now today is the final video of the 2020 resolution series. Aww. Time sure flies by fast, right? Well, if you want to start your journey off properly and to start your journey on a series that will help you to achieve your goals and your resolutions, then look no further than right over here. This video will help you start off properly. And if you want to check out this video, I will link that as well as all the other videos in the series in the description box down below. So make sure to check those out. And even though this was originally for New Year's resolutions, screw that. You can do that at any point in time. You can improve yourself at any point in time. Last week, we talked about using rewards and how that is a fantastic tool to help you achieve your goals. This week, we are going to talk about how using gratitude for motivation will help you to achieve your goals and turn them into habits. Now, this is not about how being grateful is a cop-out. It's not about thinking, I'm happy for the way I am, so I don't need to change anything about my life or myself. That's not what this is about. It's about how having a mindset of gratitude can be the positive background to encourage you and to motivate you in order to achieve your goals. Gratitude can create motivation through 4 different ways. The first way is connectedness. Being grateful will allow you to feel more connected to others, and the strong relationships and support systems that result because of that, it's gonna allow us to feel like we can do whatever we want, that we can do whatever we set our minds to. Our confidence increases, which motivates us towards achieving our goals. The second way that being grateful and showing gratitude can increase our motivation, elevation. This is that hopeful, uplifting swell of a feeling you get whenever you show kindness to someone else, whenever you do a good deed. Now, gratitude can give us a similar uplifting feeling that inspires us to move in a positive direction, whether it's becoming more generous people, whether it's having a more positive outlook on life, or whether it's aiming for self-improvement and achieving your goals. The third way that gratitude can increase our motivation is through humility. By being grateful, we're not focusing on ourselves. Someone in our life, somewhere at some point in time, has shown kindness to us, and that's gonna help us make us feel like we're worthy of their kindness, or at least try to prove it to ourselves that we are worthy of that kindness. And so that, again, will increase our motivation to improve ourselves in the positive direction. And the fourth way that gratitude can increase our motivation is through indebtedness. Now, feeling grateful for the kindness that someone else has shown you, it kind of makes us feel like we need to owe it to that person, to perform a certain action, to become a certain version of ourselves, to improve ourselves in a certain way. And while it originates from a negative emotion, this can actually help motivate us to accomplish things, achieve our goals, and improve ourselves. When you're focusing on gratitude, you're focusing on the good things that have happened. You're focusing on the days when you did achieve your SMART goals. You're focusing on the progress that you have achieved versus how far you still have left to go. I used to always agonize over not completing everything that I wanted to do on a specific day as part of my to-do list, and then that would turn into a really negative cycle where I would beat myself down and then stuff all the remaining things into the next day in order to make up for it. And then I would just get so stressed in the amount of work that I have planned for myself that I would go to procrastination for stress relief and then get even less done. The truth is, goals are a big deal. Even if we did take your one resolution and break that down into SMART goals, those SMART goals still take an incredible amount of focus, of dedication, of hard work. I'm pretty sure you guys know that. And of course, no habit or change is made overnight. So be grateful towards the steps that you've taken, no matter how small. And be grateful to where you are now, no matter how close to the beginning you are. Because you're not here to pursue perfection. You're here to pursue progress. So your assignment is to incorporate at least one gratitude practice every single day. And here are some examples. Number 1, write down 1 to 3 or more specific things that you are grateful for on that day. For example, be grateful that you were able to pet a dog today. That's definitely will be one of mine as soon as I get the opportunity. Be grateful that your sibling maybe drove you to work or drove you to school. Be grateful that maybe you were shopping and then you forgot your phone on the counter and then a stranger pointed that out to you and actually handed it back to you. Notice the small things that happen to you on a day-to-day basis and write them down. The second example of a gratitude practice is to use the words I get to instead of I have to or I need to. For example, I get to do laundry and have clean clothes. I get to have time to exercise in order to improve my mood and improve my health. A third way to practice gratitude every day is if you make a to-do list for yourself at the beginning of the day, At the end of the day, make sure you focus on what you did accomplish instead of what you still have left to do. And a fourth way that you can use to practice gratitude daily, try to catch yourself when you think negative thoughts to yourself. Instead of thinking, ugh, I forgot to exercise again today. What's wrong with me? I'm never going to get stronger. Instead of that, think, hey, it's normal to take multiple tries to make something a habit. I just have to keep on trying. Now, similar to changing a habit, the positive effects of gratitude is going to be slow and gradual. So make sure that you stick with your daily gratitude practices. Set an alarm on your phone to remind you. Make sure to write a note to remind yourself every day to show gratitude. And so we've come to the end of the 2020 resolution series. If you want to check out all of these videos again in more detail, just to review them, you can feel free to do that whenever you want by clicking the card right here. I'll also link them down in the description box below. Plus, I will have all these videos in a playlist on my channel. They're short videos that can be easily played during a break at work or during your free time at home, and they can have a tremendous effect on your life. Now, you may be wondering, what do I do now? Well, I have 2 words for you. Keep going. Don't just stop just because the series stopped. You've worked so hard for this. Continue to use those same steps that I've covered in all these videos. You've got your resolution. You've got the reasons why that this resolution is important to you. You've been implementing your SMART goals, and you have your, if-then statements and tips and tricks in order to keep going with those goals and achieve those goals. And of course, let me know in the comments down below, everything about your journey. What's your resolution? What's your areas of focus? What are your SMART goals? What's your barriers? What are your if-then statements? Let me know. Now, your task now is to really just continue doing what you have been doing all this time and make your SMART goals habits. Now, a lot of the times we do focus on the destination instead of the journey to get there. I understand this because, we are living in a fast-paced world, in a fast-paced life. We want everything to come to us quickly and as efficiently as possible. But things like habits and improving your lifestyle, that is gradual. A small study of 96 participants found that establishing a new habit, depending on what it is, took anywhere between 18 to 254 days. Now, researchers did say that on average, it took about 66 days to establish that one new habit, but all this wide range just says to me is that we are all different, and you probably knew that you are unique as well. Therefore, the steady but golden way in order to make something a habit is to just focus on your SMART goals. And once you feel like you got that goal down flat, move on to another SMART goal. And if you feel like you're slipping back into your old habits and forgetting a previous SMART goal, that's okay. Think back on your life, reflect on what's happening right now, figure out why exactly you're forgetting that SMART goal, and go back to that SMART goal and re-emphasize it so that you are bringing it back into your life before continuing on that other goal. Remember, consistency and persistence are key. If you felt like this video, or honestly this entire series, was super helpful to you, then please give this video a huge thumbs up. And if you feel like there's anyone that you know out there who would really benefit from this type of information, from these types of videos, please share it with them. I want this information to help as many people as possible. And don't forget to subscribe as well for more food and nutrition videos in the future. So thank you so much again for watching this series, especially if you've watched every single video that I've posted on this series up until now. And I am so appreciative of you guys for everything, and I will see you on the channel soon. Bye!